Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. I've got a kind of little news kind of guide video for you today, all about energy weapons and how to make them more powerful, because there's a few little things which you probably haven't realized are having a big effect on the damage output of them. First of all though guys, if you do enjoy, don't forget to hit that like button, show some love for the news little room coming back. I think I did it once and then never did it again, but it's back. And of course, if you're new and want to keep up to date with everything Fallout 76, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's dive straight in.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Alright guys, so we're in the demonstration room, which I'm going to call it, and this is what is the deal. So if we go under our Pip-Boy and we go over to stats, there is a mutation which a lot of people use, and that is the grounded mutation that you can see just below Egghead over there. This affects your energy gun damage by 50%. Now, if we have a look right now on my energy weapons, I've got one right here, which is in non-legacy. It's just a standard 3-star legendary quad ammo capacity, so it's got no like damage boosters or anything like that. It's doing 44 damage. Now, first of all, one little thing you could do, which maybe you already have done, and this is why you haven't noticed like a huge drop off, but if you go over and you go onto your luck, you can stick on Class Freak. Now, Class Freak is going to have a big effect. So as you can see, it's just gone from 44 to 73 damage. Now, I'm just going to double check I haven't got Nerd Rage on because I should have done that first, but no, I do not. So no Nerd Rage, as you can see. Excuse my dodgy build right now. I'm having a little bit of a play around with a few things. But yeah, no Nerd Rage going on, and it's currently doing 73. Now, if we look at the effect that Class Freak has now had, Grounded has dropped down to minus 12% damage. So still a 10% drop off just over that. So if we take a look at there, that'll probably put us on over 80 for a standard quad like laser rifle. So standard weapon there, and it's just going to be doing about 80. So if we have a look as well, if I quickly put on, don't look outside the studio guys, you know, don't look outside of there. Let's go for a weapons workbench and let's have a look, right? So there you go, that'll do. I don't know why my building's off in the shelter. It seems like everything's so far away. Right, so let's have a look at machined guns. If we have a look at the fixer and we go down to level 50, a standard level 50 fixer is doing 73 damage. If we have a look at a handmade, and we go to level 45, it's doing 69 damage. So very interesting. I did have a little play with this, and I kind of feel like maybe the damage numbers that show on screen maybe are off with the laser rifles, but we'll have a little play at the end. Now I'm going to quickly take some Rad-X and Radaways and whatnot and get rid of these mutations, and I'll have a look at how much damage these things do now. So let's take a look. So 73 beforehand, let's get rid of Grounded and take a look what's happening. I forgot to say, and I probably should mention this in case people don't know, to actually remove your mutations, what you want to do is take away your starch genes, and then what you want to do then is hopefully pray that you have some Radaways. And yeah, we do. Ideal. Right, so let's take some Radaways. And it should pop up in the top corner that we've lost a mutation. There you go. Adrenal reaction gone. I'm going to take a note of that. Yep, there you go. Adrenal's gone. Let's have a look what else is going to go. We've got marsupials gone, for God's sake. Come on, give me Grounded. I just want to get rid of Grounded. Eagle Eye's gone. And Grounded. There we go. Then you can go straight back. Put on your starch genes so you don't lose any more. Don't forget to put this back on, otherwise it'll end up costing you some caps. There you go. So now Grounded's gone. I'm going to quickly put on marsupials and all them back just to show it at the same kind of level of all the same mutations. And we'll have a look at the damage output then. Alright guys, so after getting all the mutations back, putting my rads back up and everything like that, the damage now is at 88 damage. So if you remember rightly, earlier on in the video as I showed, if you go onto the weapons workbench and you wanted to craft, say, a fixer or a handmade, because of course laser rifles are commando unless you go for like a rifle one, but I don't know who's doing that. So if we have a look down here, level 50 for a fixer is going to be 79 damage, and for the likes of the handmade, of course this is taking into account perks and stuff that I've got on, but just for me here, 74 damage for the handmade. So as it currently stands, if we quickly, have I still got the, let me quickly jump onto, have I got science on still? Nope, but let's have a look, right? So let's have a quick tester here. If you go over onto intelligence, I believe it is, take off demolition expert and put on science, and then we go on to craft and have a look at the laser gun just to have a little browser. So if we go down to energy guns, laser pistol, of course, because you got to change it. But look at this, even the standard damage for a level 45 laser pistol is 73. So if we change that now, switch to crafting, go to the laser pistol, and it is the, what is it again? It's the, not the barrel, it's the grip that you've got to change. So let's change the grip to a stabilized grip for the superior recoil, because that's the only ones I've got available right now. So let's stick that one on. 78 damage standard right now. And then of course, if you wanted to change the barrel down to an automatic barrel, that pushes up to 93 for a stabilized automatic barrel, which is pretty fantastic considering this is just a standard laser rifle. All I did was change the barrel and the stock on it. So pretty decent. And then if you wanted to do even more, you can have a little play around with the capacitor, put a prime one on if you want, whatever you fancy. For now though, let's leave it as that. I'm just going to double check, make sure that quad, yeah, you got 93, boom. I don't know where that extra damage just randomly came from, but it's gone up a little bit. So let's have a quick little test of it, make sure it is a viable weapon, and then there you go, that's the video for the day. Alright guys, so I'm jumping in, I've re-edited this a little bit. I'm going to be showing off a different weapon because I just did a little bit of recording there to test out at the end of the video where I tested out this one and I forgot that it had a beam splitter on it. Now the damage numbers on this one were showing very strange. It was very low, like 30s or 12s or whatever it was. It was very, very low. Now I decided to do a little bit of testing before I went and edited with the standard one that we just made that does not have a beam splitter on it. All I changed was the barrel and the stock. Now, testing this one out at White Springs, it did really good numbers. So here we go. I'm going to be testing it out yet again here, just to show the damage numbers here. So look at that, 86, and it wasn't even a headshot. The VATS went up. 307 damage there with a standard non-legendary laser rifle. Like, this is pretty fantastic. Come on, Mutant Hound, come through the door. We know you can open doors somehow. Doesn't make any sense. You should not be able to, but you can. It's dropped to 47, but that's because I'm out of sneak. Any setting there should be, there you go, 50s, but like I say, I'm out of sneak right now, and we weren't hitting them in the head. But you just seen the 307 that we do, sugar. Hundreds there in the head, happy days. And then 157s there in sneak, so pretty decent numbers. There you go, 196 there, not sneaking. So very good numbers. Clearly the laser rifle is a lot of good. So a lot of fun, a lot of kind of exciting because it's a new weapon we can have a play with, especially if you're a bit sick. Like, look at that, 200 damage there per headshot for a non-legendary. If this is bloodied, you're going to be doing some really awesome numbers, so definitely worth having a little play around with, checking it out. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps support me and the channel, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe guys. That would be absolutely awesome. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.